currently out of work. And this is the only thing I have to stop myself from playing with myself, ladies and gentlemen. This is the only thing that I have to do. The past 5 days have been me doing comedy, playing with myself, and watching Judge Mathis every single day. I watch Judge Mathis every single day, 5 days in a row, and that means that I've watched Judge Mathis call somebody a crackhead 5 days in a row. I know you guys are familiar with Judge Mathis, probably not because you guys have jobs, which I do not. I miss my job very much. I taught 3-year-olds. That was my job, and I miss doing that. I miss the kids, because the kids were really interesting. I don't know, because all kids grow up differently, right? And so you got like white kids and you got black kids, right? And black kids just mature a lot faster than white kids do. Like they say really like off the wall, clever things, as opposed to white babies. White babies talk really babyish, and they'll say stuff like, "Oh, Miss Judy, do you have a sucker?" Whereas black kids will be like, "My mama told me you ain't had no boyfriend." And you're like, "Damn, Alize, that was real." Wasn't expecting that. I swear to God, black kids age so much faster. I was working with one little girl, and for like the first 3 months we worked with her, I thought she was a lunch lady. I swear to God. I was like, "Oh, let me bum a cigarette. Let me see if I can get a little cigarette off of you." Okay. Kids shouldn't smoke. But in my defense, one time I was putting her down for a nap. I laid her down and she was rubbing her eyes. I said, "What's wrong, baby? You tired?" And she said, "Oh, no, child. You know I got them cataracts." In my defense. And then the white kids that I teach are like the whitest kids on the planet. I swear to God, the whitest kids. I remember one day a little girl came up to me and she asked me. She said, "What does Beyonce mean?" And I didn't know what to say, so I just said freedom because it seemed like the most appropriate response. I feel like I was not wrong. Let's see. I don't like the idea of big dick energy. Like that's a concept in the mainstream, right? I don't like the idea of big dick energy. Because I know guys with big dicks, and guys with big dicks, all they do, they play Xbox and they hurt you. That's it. Guys with big dicks. It's true. Good for nothing. I want something a little bit better. I don't want big dick energy. I want Asian dick energy. Let me explain. Like I want dick energy that's like gonna give me a full ride to Harvard. You know what I'm saying? Like I want dick energy that can kick your ass and build an iPhone. That's what I want. Productive dick energy. That's what I like. And then white dick energy. No offense. White dick energy is very similar in that it gets things done. The only downside with white dick energy is that if it doesn't get anything done, it just starts killing people. I don't know about you guys, but I prefer my men like my dicks, not shooting indiscriminately. That was clever. Fuck y'all. I wrote that shit, I know. I want to be famous, clearly. That's why I'm here, because I want to be famous, because I have very little self-worth, but like in a way that I feel deserves to be seen. That's where I am in my life. And it's hard because I'm a black woman, and so I know that like my career, I'm going to work really hard and get really, really good at stand-up, and then suck somebody's dick, and then still end up playing a retarded girl in a Tyler Perry movie. That's going to be my life. I'll be playing Girl with AIDS #2 in the new Precious, in the Precious sequel. Gonna be in the animated remake of like you, and it changes things. It changes things. It changes the context of you guys' relationship. It's like finding out that Bert and Ernie were gay the whole time, you know? Like that drastically changes the context of what was happening. I thought I was watching two heterosexual puppets engage in a beautiful relationship, a beautiful friendship over the course of 20 years. Little did I know that Bert is really upset because he's been friend zoned, and that's why he's so okay. But mixed people, they do make me uncomfortable. That's all I'm saying. Because I had a friend of mine told me that he was mixed one time, and I felt like he was like coming out of the closet to me. I felt like everything was different now. It was like, how do I not know this? And he was like, Judy, you should know by now because you've seen pictures of me with my white dad. I said, okay, first of all, I thought that was your basketball coach. I didn't know that was your father. I thought you were getting white shadowed, you know? Thought you were taking the glory road. Didn't know that was your dad. And then I felt bad, and he felt bad, so I was like, okay, how did your white dad meet your black mom? He said, oh, he was her basketball coach, actually. Are you guys familiar with the R&B supergroup TLC? Okay, fuck yeah. Over here a lot, not so much over here. You guys don't know? Not so much? Yes, okay. I'm really obsessed with the way that Lisa Left Eye Lopez died.
Yes.
It's really weird, right? The story, it's like her and three of her friends, and they're driving around the Andes, and they crash into a tree, and she was flung from the car. She died. Everybody else survived. 3 other people in the car. They all survived. She was the only one who died, and she was the one who was driving. And I couldn't help but thinking that maybe if she had been hanging out of the passenger side. Maybe God would have tried to holler. I don't know. A dude told me that he told me that I used him the other day. This actually happened, okay? He told me that I used him because he took me out to dinner, you know, and he like took me shopping, and I didn't have sex with him. And so he told me that I used him. And I thought that's the worst way to get anybody to have sex with you. To like guilt trip me into it, you know? Like, if you don't have sex with me, you're definitely not getting into heaven. You know what I'm saying? He's like looking at me spread eagle, it's like pointing to his dick, like, what would Jesus do? You know? Jesus got on his knees, now you get on your knees. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's no, this lady's saying no. Here's what I say, ma'am. I also say no. I do not think that I used him. I don't think that I used him. I told him, I said, I don't think that I used you. I think that you invested in some pussy, and you just didn't get a return on your investment, which is bound to happen in this economy, ladies and gentlemen, bound to happen. You can't invest in pussy. You can't, there's, no long-term growth, hopefully. He invested 0% interest. I had 0% interest in him as a person or his penis. Financial jokes, ladies and gentlemen. Financial jokes. Can't invest in pussy, not in this economy. I blame George Bush personally. George Bush, that's what I call. That's what I call. That's what I call her down here. Call her George Bush. Call her George Bush, and then him back here, I call him the third plane. Because he was wrecked in the field in Pennsylvania. Okay. liberalism that I disagree with. I consider myself to be a liberal, but white liberalism takes it to another level in a weird way. White liberals, they have this really weird thing they do where they say, you know, I don't eat Chick-fil-A because I heard that they don't support gay people. And don't get me wrong, I get that, but when you do that, like, you're not really helping anybody, nor are you hurting anybody. So it's like, it's a totally pointless cause. Like, I feel like as a black person, I know that no black person would ever do anything like that, no matter what the context is. Black people we eat at KFC every single day. We know that guy's definitely lynched a couple of niggers, so we don't care.